His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received a number of distinguished doctors recognized for their achievements, during which His Majesty expressed gratitude for their noble humanitarian efforts in safeguarding public health and further advancing health and medical services.
In a scene overflowing with pride and gratitude, His Majesty the King honored distinguished individuals and those with inspiring achievements in the Ministry of Health in recognition of their noble contributions and mission in safeguarding the health of Bahraini people and elevating the status of the kingdom.
This award and the meeting today is really made me having an extraordinary feeling and felt being how much proud that I am from Bahrain and I am a doctor who is having the King is keeping all his effort and attention to us. The feeling is tremendous. The feeling is really, sometimes I'm speechless to say how much we are thanking and thanking His Majesty to give us this opportunity to be special and also to continue be special and always be the excellent. And we will be always under his guidance, and we will be serving Bahrain and our country in all everywhere.
This ongoing royal patronage of achievers embodies the appreciation of national talent and reflects His Majesty's belief in their vital role in building a prosperous nation.
We are very glad and very honored to be with His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. This is a great opportunity for us as a medical team to express our thanks for his appreciation of our achievement at Government Hospital. We are working as a team with Her Excellency Dr. Jalila Al-Sayed, the Minister of Health, and Her Excellency Dr. Mariam Adbil-Jalahma, CEO of Government Hospital. And our aim for best care of our patient and to keep Bahrain on the international map in the genetic and in the health in general.
This high-level event embodied the kingdom's keenness under the leadership of His Majesty the King to support and encourage national cadres and promote a culture of excellence and creativity in all fields.
Today we've been honored to meet His Majesty the King of Bahrain. This is a very pleasure moment to meet him today, and I think that our journey in the medical field have been come to a fruitful occasion by meeting the King and showing what Bahrain have reached in the international level. We are celebrating a lot of achievements from the governmental hospital, and I hope that we continue this in the coming future, inshallah.
Bahrain has always proven itself to be a home for creative and distinguished individuals, thanks to the royal vision that has made creativity an inspiring approach and excellence a way of life.
The Minister of Tourism, Fatma Al-Sayrifi, visited the Youth City 2030 at the Bahrain International Exhibition Center. Al-Sayrifi affirmed that Youth City 2030 represents a pioneering national project that empowers Bahraini youth and hones their skills, qualifying them to be an honorable representatives of Bahrain in various forums. She noted that previous versions of the program have contributed to supplying the labor market with qualified Bahraini talents in various sectors, including tourism, events, and management. Al-Sayrifi reviewed several of the city's unique programs which contribute to achieving the strategic objectives of tourism and enhancing Bahrain's position on the regional and international tourism map. Most notable among these programs are programs dedicated to organizing events related to business tourism, a key pillar of the 2022 to 2026 tourism strategy. The program also includes the Sustainable Tourism Through the Eyes of Youth program, which aims to engage young talents in introducing and promoting Bahrain's tourism assets using innovative methods. She presented a brief overview of how these programs relate to the strategic objectives of tourism and their direct impact in enhancing the capabilities of participants and developing their skills to meet the requirements of the labor market in the tourism sector. Al-Sayrifi praised the level of planning and implementation of the city's programs, emphasizing their integration with national efforts to achieve Bahrain's Economic Vision 2030 and support innovation in a knowledge-based economy. She added that investing in young Bahraini talents is key to ensuring sustainable growth in tourism sector, emphasizing that the presence of qualified national personnel in various locations enriches the tourist experience, enhances the visibility of Bahraini national identity to the world, and consolidates Bahrain's position as a leading tourist destination and a desired and distinguished center for hosting major international events. The Minister of Youth Affairs, Rawan Tawfiqi, met with the WHO Regional Director for Eastern Mediterranean, Dr. Hanan Belkhi, to discuss ways to enhance cooperation between the two sides within the framework of an international partnership aimed at developing qualified and quality programs and initiatives that benefit youth. Tawfiqi affirmed Bahrain's commitment to continue expanding international cooperation with various international organizations. She expressed her deep appreciation for the vital role played by the WHO in supporting health systems and raising community awareness about health issues. She noted that promoting healthy lifestyle and encouraging preventive behaviors is one of the main focuses of the National Youth Empowerment Strategy in Bahrain. Dr. Belkhi praised the advanced level achieved by Bahrain in the field of youth empowerment, commending the Ministry of Youth Affairs' ongoing efforts and innovative programs aimed at developing the capabilities of the youth. As part of its ongoing efforts to strengthen the social protection system and promote the principles of integration among relevant national entities, the Ministry of Interior, the Ministry of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf, Social Development Ministry, the Supreme Council for Women, and the Royal Humanitarian Foundation signed a unified MOU to coordinate and unify national efforts to meet the needs of Bahraini women in humanitarian situations. The Minister of Social Development, Osama Al-Alawi, emphasized that the MOU is an extension of the close cooperation and ongoing partnership between the Ministry and the SCW. He added that it is a complementary step with other relevant entities to unify and coordinate efforts and maximize impact through an organized national framework. SCW Secretary General Lulwa Al-Awadi highlighted the continued support and attention Bahraini women receive, consolidating their role as a key partner in supporting the goals of the comprehensive development process through this initiative. The Deputy Minister of Interior, Lieutenant Colonel Adil bin Khalifa Al-Fadl, praised the support of the Interior Minister for initiatives aimed at continuing to enhance the advancement of Bahraini women in general and in the security and service sector in particular. The Supreme Committee for Hajj and Umrah Affairs announced that it has received 67 applications from Hajj tour operators wishing to operate during the upcoming Hajj season 1447 Hijri, that is 2026, following the application deadline. The committee has begun reviewing all submitted applications to ensure that they meet the approved conditions and standards in preparation for announcing the final list of travel agents that have fully met the requirements. The committee noted that once officially notified of their acceptance, tour operators may begin announcing their services and prices. The application window was previously opened by the committee, during which tour operators submitted their preliminary pilgrimage quotas. And in Arab and international news, the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, met with the Russian President Vladimir Putin in the Kremlin. During the meeting, the UAE President emphasized mutual cooperation in the ongoing efforts to strengthen ties between the two countries. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed said that the UAE aims to double trade with Russia and the wider Eurasian region in the next 5 years. For his part, the Russian president affirmed the special importance of relations with the UAE, pointing to the active cooperation in the field of international security on various platforms, including the United Nations. The Emir of Qatar, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, received a telephone call from the British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. The call addressed ways to enhance and develop bilateral relations between the two countries in various fields. Both sides focused on reviewing regional and international developments, with particular emphasis on the current situation in the Palestinian territories and the Gaza Strip. They reaffirmed their joint commitment to support efforts aimed at achieving stability and promoting peace in the region. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi affirmed that his country holds great respect and appreciation for the positions of Arab countries and values and support the assistance they have provided. He emphasized that these fraternal stances will remain ingrained in the national consciousness and will never be forgotten. During an inspection visit to the military academy in the new administrative capital, President Sisi stated that the fundamentals of Egyptian policy are based on respecting the sovereignty of nations, building balanced relationships, avoiding interference in the affairs of others, and cooperation in areas of construction and development. He affirmed the strength of Egyptian-Arab relations, stressing that Egypt will always remain committed to joint Arab action as a guarantee for stability. The Jordanian armed forces have postponed the 9th batch of children from the Gaza Strip as part of the Jordanian Medical Corridor Initiative to support Palestinians and alleviate their humanitarian suffering. The batch included 15 patients and 43 accompanying family members, with all patients set to be transferred to Jordanian hospitals for treatment. They were received along with their companions in coordination with the Jordanian Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization. Since the initiative launched last March, Jordan has received 437 individuals in multiple batches transported by land and air. Russian President Vladimir Putin received Malaysian King Sultan Ibrahim ibn Sultan Iskandar at the Kremlin in an official visit that marks the first of its kind for a Malaysian leader since diplomatic relations were established in 1967. The discussions took place in a diplomatic context, highlighting Kuala Lumpur's desire to expand its regional and international cooperation as Putin affirmed Moscow's support for Malaysia's efforts to join the BRICS group as an official partner. He said this step will enhance bilateral relations and contribute to the development of the group as a whole. The Malaysian Prime Minister described the royal visit to Russia as a historic event, emphasizing its significant importance in the trajectory of bilateral relations aimed at strengthening partnerships in the field of energy, trade and security, and addressing common global challenges. In other news from Russia, the Kremlin also announced that President Vladimir Putin is expected to meet with the American counterpart, President Donald Trump, in the coming days. Citing Russian sources, it was reported that at the suggestion of the Americans, an agreement in principle has been reached to hold a bilateral summit with the next week set as preliminary date. However, he noted that a difficulty in estimating the number of days needed for preparation. In this context, the U.S. President's envoy, Steve Witkoff, said that the idea of holding a trilateral meeting involving Putin, Trump, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky during his talks in Moscow. The Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority, in partnership with the Beyond Adana Amphitheater, is preparing to host the world-famous show Disney on Ice at Exhibition World Bahrain as part of Bahrain Summer Festival 2025. This global show comes as part of the authority's efforts to diversify the tourism offering and enhance Bahrain's position as a preferred choice for families during the summer season. More in this report.
As part of its efforts to strengthen Bahrain's position as a leading tourism and entertainment destination in the region, the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority, in partnership with Beyond Adana Amphitheater, is organizing the world-famous show Disney on Ice at the Exhibition World Bahrain from August 12 to 17 as part of the Bahrain Summer Festival 2025. This show is one of the most prominent family events with widespread global popularity, featuring outstanding entertainment content that combines high-quality performances with dazzling visual effects, offering audiences a unique experience that evokes the magical worlds of Disney on Ice.
I have the absolute pleasure of portraying Anastasia. She is an evil stepsister. And some of the stories that we're going to be telling for you this year, we've got classics like Cinderella and Belle, and then we've got more modern stories like Frozen, Rapunzel, Moana, and then we have Coco. We have Miguel from Coco here, so we've got everything for the whole family.
The show features a host of beloved Disney characters, taking audiences on a journey filled with wonder and joy, suitable for the entire family. Hosting this global event is part of the ongoing efforts to provide unique tourism experiences that enrich Bahrain's annual events calendar and reflect Bahrain's commitment to enhancing the competitiveness of the tourism sector and diversifying its offerings in line with the objectives of the 2022-2026 tourism strategy. Deputy CEO for Resources and Projects at Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority, Dan Al-Saad, affirmed that hosting this global event falls within the framework of the authority's commitment to diversifying the tourism product in line with the objectives of the tourism sector strategy 2022-2026 and strengthening Bahrain's position as a preferred choice for Gulf families during the summer season. She noted that these unique international shows contribute to enriching Bahrain's events calendar and providing exceptional tourism and entertainment experiences for visitors and residents, supporting the tourism sector and consolidating Bahrain's position on the global events map. The Deputy CEO of Beyond Al Dana Amphitheatre, Mohammed Al Ansari, expressed his pride in the strategic partnership with the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority to attract high-level international shows and present diverse events that cater to the interests of various audiences. He noted that Disney on Ice represents a distinctive addition to the Bahrain Summer Festival, as it is an exceptional event that will widely popular with families, offering a unique entertainment experience that combines artistic enjoyment and a family-friendly atmosphere.